Bruno Bettenheim.
I'm Cinderella.
And I'm Sheldon Kashta.
Okay, we have some questions for you. Bruno, how is a fairy tale presented?
A fairy tale is presented in a simple, homely way. This is meant by the way there's no demands on the listener.
Okay, can you help us understand how a child views a fairy tale?
To understand how a child views a fairy tales, let's consider as an example that the many fairy tales in which a child outwits a giant who scares him, or even threatens his life. That child individually understand what these giants stand for is insulated by the spontaneous reactions of the 5-year-old.
What is a love gift?
Love gift is a gift from the parents where the child is being promised a happy ending.
Okay, Sheldon Kashta, how were fairy tales written and who were they meant for in the beginning?
For the simple reason that fairy tales were never meant for children, originally conceived of as adult fairy tales, and they were told in social gatherings where adults was congregate. Fairy tales was in the start written with a lot of violence and rape.
Can you mention a fairy tale that is missing from the modern storybooks?
Yes, of course, Donkey Skin,
Why is Donkey Skin missing from the modern storybooks?
because the fairy tale contained incest.
Cinderella, explain the fairy tale traits.
If a fairy tale is a fairy tale, there's always some traits to look for. They always begin with once upon a time, and there are always magic numbers like 3, 7, or 9. They always live happy ever after, and fairy tales often take place in unreal worlds with recognizable things and persons. In these stories, is it always the hero who kills the opponent?
Were fairy tales originally meant for children?
No, they were not originally meant for children. Fairy tales were meant for adults, and they were written with a lot of violence and rape in the fairy tales.
Fairy tale meant for children nowadays?
Yes, because many of fairy tales they were meant for adults. They have been removed from the modern books.
Cinderella, is your fairy tale meant for children or adults?
It's meant for children. There's no violent or sexual rape written in the story, and it has a happy ending.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time.